Boom, yo guys, what's up? Welcome back to another brand new video. Right, so today I'm going to be teaching you guys how to do various stall tricks on the scooter and on this Mini. I can't do all of them like 100% myself, but I'm going to show you guys how to do them because you guys might be able to do them better than I can. I'm not saying I'm perfect, but I am a professional scooter coach. Let's check out scooter coaching. It's right there. You can book a lesson for an hour and a half for £49 at your local outdoor skate park. But yeah, without further ado, stall number one is a feeble. That's where you roll up the quarter and you stall, you lock your back end in like so, and then you have your front wheel on top of the ramp like this. You just literally stand like that and then jump back in. You're sort of doing a 90 onto the ramp and then 90 in. You can do it both ways, so that was back side and then this is front side where my toes are facing to the top of the ramp and my heels are facing out. Make sure you do know the difference between front side and back side. Everything is like vice versa, so learn everything both ways. Right, so drop it in and then up, slight 90 on and then back in. Try not to have your heels down. I know a lot of people will when they're first learning it, like have the heels down like I do there, you can clearly see. Or your front side, try not to have your toes sticking over like so. I'll do a front side one quickly now. And there's a front side one. The trick that I just did then was a front smith. And how to smith is when you come up the quarter, do a 90 like you did for the feeble, but instead this time you go slightly over and you have your front wheel locked into the core and you have your back wheel over the top of the ramp like this. So you are more facing forward and into the ramp this time. And then like the feeble, you literally just jump straight back in. It's a lot easier to jump in than a feeble because you're not turning as much. But yeah, on, in. So the next stall is a 50-50. If you learn how to smith and feeble, the next one is a 50-50. That's where you come up fully 90 and you lock both wheels this time into the coping like so, and you just have the edge of your deck over the top, locking it in. Most people do put the heels down when they're first learning this, but then try not to. You want to like push over and have it like on an angle more than having it straight, because then it's easy enough to fall and slip off. But yeah, I'll show you a normal backside 50-50 because the first one I did was front side. There we go, and I sit in just like that. Simple. You can just like fall, like just roll in from them. You don't necessarily have to jump from a 50-50. Yo. Quick special appearance from Cam here because I can't blunt myself, so but I can teach you how to blunt. You come up the ramp, fully do a 180 and you land with the coping in between the groove, so it's on your front plates and your wheels like this. Some people turn their wheels where other people's like have it straight. It's sort of like a lip, which I'll show you how to do that in a second, but fully on and just more. So yeah, that's how you do it, and you literally just 180 into it, whichever way you prefer to. So that was a back lip, and how to lip is literally you come up, turn your wheel to do a 180, have your deck like land in the middle on the coping like so, back wheel not touching the top and your front wheel not touching the ramp, and then just hop in. Most people call this a disaster as well because it was like a BMX trick. Simple to that, a skateboard trick which is normally called a rock and roll, we just call a quick stall. And that is literally you come straight up the ramp, stall in the middle of your deck, front wheel's not touching the top, back wheel's not touching the bottom, and then just jump backwards into fakie. Another trick very similar to that is a salad or a fast feeble, depending on what you want to call it. So like a feeble, but this time you're on it, your front wheel's not touching the top and your back wheel's not connected, like locked into the coping like that, it's just hanging, or vice versa. So I'll do both versions, one side and then we'll turn around and backside. The next two tricks are basically the opposite of each other. So one of them's called a 5-0, it's where you come up 90, lock the back end in and then just straight back in. So my decks are street decks. You can't really do these on park decks because there is no back end. So it's similar to a 50-50, but imagine you're in Manny and then straight back in. That's all you're doing. And if you do it backside, it's the same thing. But boom. I put my heels down so much when I do this backside, like I'm literally like this, but you can sort of see what I mean. I'll do one now, backside and then front side. There we go. The opposite of a 5-0 is a crook, and a crook is where you're on the front, similar to the blunt, but this time you're only on one side. So I did 50-50 to front side one, but you can also do it back side like that. You literally just slam the front in. Evil Smith crook. This is sort of like a 2 trick but 1. It's a scooter fakie stall. You can do it 2 ways. You can do it like come up and go into scooter fakie and do a 180 like this, or do it as a lift. This is where you come up, push it out, and then just hold it there, and then straight back in. I will do that now. Right, so this is the lit version, like so, and then we'll come round and we'll try it in the like sort of feeble Smith one, which is like that, and then straight back in. I can't jump in from it, but I just want to show you guys that to see if you guys would like to give it a go. I also want to point out, make sure you are wearing a helmet while trying these tricks and riding your scooter, because safety is #1. And go check out Scooter Coaching if you'd like a more in-depth one-to-one scooter coaching lesson on any tricks, being stalls. We did a rail one in the last video, so you can go check that as well. I have a full playlist on my YouTube channel of how-to tricks, so go check them out. Link in the description for the playlist. But the first link is to Scooter Coaching, so you guys can book a lesson. You can have one-to-one or up to a group of 5 to make it a little bit easier, get your friends involved, and you can all learn it together. But that is it for me. Make sure you drop a like, subscribe if you are new, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.